Last week was the 4-year anniversary of a trip I made to go to Finland and visit with my friend Joni Hallakainen and do a few days of on-ice vintage goalie training. Kind of a bit of a dream camp type situation. Got to spend a week in Helsinki and did a lot of hockey-centric things. Overall, I got to spend a week with some good friends, make some new friends, and got to spend 3 days doing ice lessons and learning to be a vintage goalie. So in the planning for the trip to Finland, I decided to go with an HIFK Helsinki theme. So Bona really went out of his way on this one and hooked me up with some things. I haven't put this exact kit together before. In fact, there might be a couple pieces in this that I've never used before. I know one for sure, and I think number 2 I have never used before as well. But I also never put this configuration together. So last week, like I said, was the 4-year anniversary. My Facebook memories kept popping up in front of me, and I figured it was time to put a kit back out on the ice. This all starts with the jersey, which is the jersey he had made up for me when I went to Helsinki. The first thing I had to do, and one of the reasons I haven't used that jersey in quite a while now, when I had that jersey made up, I had the nameplate put on there, and I thought I was being funny or cool or whatever, and I was advertising my Instagram as my last name. And if you've followed me enough now, you know that I screwed up, and for a while I lost that Instagram account. And now, once that happened, and I started a new one, which, by the way, is at the Cooper Goalie. So make sure you follow me there. I just didn't feel right wearing this nameplate anymore. He was kind enough to have a new nameplate made up for me. Knowing I wanted to do this, I got it all put together and was able to line it all up, pin it on nice and straight in comparison to the stitch lines this one left behind, and was able to sew it on there. So that was the first hurdle, which I think I did the day before this game. So that jersey fits a little big, but it doesn't look too bad, I don't think. Especially because I did go with the Reactor 5 chest protector, which I don't have over here right now, but that is my bulkier of chest protectors. So from there, I automatically know I have to wear my Wall goalie mask, and this is from Wall in Finland. This is custom painted by my friend Joni of Bona Hallakainen Customs. I'm going to put a link to his Instagram down below so you can follow him. He does a lot of really cool mask paint jobs, and he restores a lot of old goalie gear as well. He's a collector of masks and gear and sticks and everything. So that is obviously the mask I had to go with for this game. I love wearing the Wall masks. They fit me really well. I have a couple different models. I think that one is a W4 or W8. I don't remember. I think that one is the W8, and the other 2 of the other ones are W4. I'm not really sure 100%. Don't hold me to that. I'll put a link to Wall down below so you can go check out the stuff they have. They now carry a Wall W90s model, which is styled after the classic 90s styling goalie masks. So from there, I had to decide, what gear am I going to wear? I have these beautiful red, white, and blue Cooper Legends. These are the 1993 variant of the Legends pad. It was only carried for 3 years. I won't go into a lot of detail on why. I can tell you it's because of the size of the font there and the Legends logo there that I can age this. I did do a deep dive into the model lines or the model differentiators between the 1991, 92, and 93 models of the pieces from the Legend lineup. And I'll put a link to that up in the corner and down below as well. So I've had these for about 4.5, 5 years. I've only worn them a couple of times, and I do believe the first time I ever wore them, I flew them to Helsinki for our Vintage Goalie Summit that we did, and that was the pads I wore with this kit. The pants this time, I went with the Takla blue with the stripes on the sides, and I did do some digging through some photos on Google and saw that they at a point in the 90s had worn pants like this, so I thought I would try to match that pretty well. And for the gloves, I did go with a GM 3000 catch glove. Massive glove, big deep pocket on it. For those of you that can catch a puck, it's a great glove. It catches and holds that puck in there, it just gets buried. And I paired that up with the red and white Legend blocker. And I do believe that's the first time I've used the red and white Legend blocker. I don't have a red and white Legend catch glove, so I don't think I've used that one before. This would be the configuration that would have been used in pro hockey anyways. At the time of the 3-pocket catch glove from Cooper in the Legends model line, the pros weren't wearing that. I don't know of too many people that did wear those, but the senior pro or the regular pro or whatever you want to call it glove was the GM 3000. So when you look back, if you see different pro goalies, like Manon Rhéaume, for example, her kit she used with Tampa Bay were black Legend pads and then the GM 3000 catch glove. So that does work all together that way, and it is the appropriate kit. And for the stick this time around, it's the first time I've taken it out on the ice because I just got this back in September of last year, I believe. Holy crap, that's been a while. Yeah, I never used it. It's a new old stock, Cooper 7000, and it is a Finnish-made Cooper goalie stick. A lot of the North American brand sticks for the European market were actually made in Finland. Well, that's all the gear for this one. This was, once again, the weekly pickup skate. I didn't play the greatest, in my opinion. I was kind of getting a lot more impatient even than I normally am. Again, facing, a team where there's like one or two really highly skilled players that are trying to embarrass you left and right, trying to undress you on the ice there. I got a bit impatient and was doing way too much of the, diving, poke check type stuff. It doesn't always work once, maybe the first time or two. It's just not the right way. I don't sometimes have the right patience for that. But on top of that, boy, did I get tired really fast in that. This is a really heavy kit. The pads are almost 7.5 pounds each. Everything about this, the Legend blocker is like 2.5 inches thick. It's very heavy. Everything about this kit was really heavy. It was warm, and the rink always feels warm. And I just, I also wore a Cooper KTP neck protector, which, just kind of holds even more of your body heat in. Full mask. I'm not used to wearing the full combo mask. I usually wear, SK2000s, and there's a lot more breathability there. So I did get overheated quite a bit in this game. And we also had an extra 10 or 15 minutes. There wasn't a whole lot of warm-up time, so it was a lot of, which, by the way, warm-up time is really where I take a break before the game. So it was pretty busy and pretty exhausting. Really fun for me. Once again, my wife, my daughter, and my granddaughter were able to come and watch, and they sat like right behind me while I was in net. So I was a little distracted by hearing my granddaughter and looking back at her, and she's waving at me and cheering me on. I'm her favorite goalie, apparently. So that was a blast. I'm playing again this week, so after this video, there's going to be, the game edit video of this, and then I'm still planning on continuing with these and trying to put together new kits, new looks to show off for everybody and keep this old gear out there on the ice. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up. If you don't already do it, I'd appreciate it if you could hit that subscribe button and then click the little bell icon so that when I put out new videos, you'll get an update. And if you got anything to say about the gear, the gameplay, any of this stuff, please drop comments down below. As always, thanks for watching.